Hey guys, Jason from Tuff Mounts. I'm going to introduce to you new project car. Current code name, Potato. Okay, so Potato is HQ BELMONT station wagon, 1972, factory 173, 3-speed column, manual, and gutless. 4-wheel drum brakes. The thing is been pretty well unmodified from factory. There's had a few things updated, been lowered and that sort of stuff, but basic driveline, everything else is all as it sort of should be from factory. Very cool old car, farm fresh. Okay, so I know I'm going to get asked this. Why have we called it Potato? So the way we got to Potato, a bit of a long-winded story, but it's entertaining maybe. So the colour of this car is called russet, R-U-S-S-E-T. A russet is a reddish brown colour. Yeah, it's sort of a bit of that colour. Now, I looked up the word russet and you know what else it actually is. And russet, according to a dictionary, there's quite a few meanings for it, but one that sort of struck me as entertaining was russet, a usually large, elongated potato, especially suited for baking. It's got patina. Patina's a lazy word for shit paint. Body's very solid, very little rust around the car. What's there is there and honest. You can see, you know, through some of the photos or the video that you saw earlier, the paint on it's a bit daggy, it's just thin, it's old, but it's a cool old bus. Very solid, very cool, very original, perfect for what we want. So Potato is being built for Hard Ass 1000. We've got 4.5 months to nearly 5 months of time to build the car, to get it to Hard Ass. More than achievable. We've got control of the car this time, so we're not having to send it to Melbourne or anywhere out, so we've got control. We've got to send parts out to be done, but we'll actually be able to maintain and control the build from here, so hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. I'm hoping, so here we go. Plans for the car is we have full conversion going into this, something that hasn't been done before, so it's quite cool and new. I'm not really going to talk about that in this episode, but it's different. As far as we're aware, it hasn't been done to a HQ to WB yet. We're not sure. It could have, but as far as I'm not aware of it yet. So there's a new cool conversion there. It's different, it's unique, yeah, we'll see how it works. We're going to be using a lot of stuff that we have here, much like the beta build, if you remember that one. We had a lot of parts here. This car here, again, I've got a lot of parts. You know, we've got 9-inch centers, we've got housing, we've got brakes, we've got pedals. Oh man, some of the stuff that we've found stashed away is awesome. So we don't have to buy a lot of stuff, which is awesome. Paint-wise, we're not touching it. Body-wise, we're not touching it. Interior-wise, we're not touching it. We're going to tidy a few things up, don't get me wrong. The driver's seat needs a repair and a few bits and pieces, but it's going to stay mostly original as you've seen it in the start of the video. We're going to keep column. It's currently column manual. We are going auto in the car, so we'll change the column out and put a column auto in there, and then run a cable kit to suit the new transmission, which we'll talk about. So engine and trans we'll talk about in a further episode. Currently we're just talking about what we're doing here. So yeah, to be cable operated, column auto, so I can keep the bench up front. It's got to be done right, it's got to be done safe. This car has got to do, it's got to do hard ass, and then potentially it's got to do drag challenge in a very, very short turnaround time straight after. So, you know, 2 weeks of hard driving, hard racing, abuse, fun. It's a big challenge for a lot of cars, and I think we're up to the challenge. I reckon we're going to be able to do it and get it finished and get this car to the finish line on both events, and yeah, have some fun. The aim of the car is to run 11s. I think we should be able to go deep 11s, and I'd love to be able to knock on the door of a 10, but hey, it's not a drag car. I'm not setting it up there. It is more of a cruiser that looks cool and goes fast. So I've got to be realistic and set some expectations. So I think it should run 11s consistently, which is what I want it to do. And we'll just sort of have to see it from there. I really want, and my wife has expressed, she wants to drive it. We did hard ass 1,000 together at the start of the year. She said she'd like to actually give it a go. So again, for that reason, it's not stupid. It's going to be a drivable car. So I'd like her to do some road Ks on hard ass and do some racing with it. Get it down the quarter so she can experience some speed and some stuff like that as well. And she's never done anything like that, so it'll be something that will be very cool for her. So anyway, this episode is introduction. It's a run around the car. We have already stripped it, which you'll see coming up next. So we've taken the motor box, basically all of the running gear out. So it is literally currently a body shell with full interior. We've got all the front end in it just so we can sort of move it around. We'll put it on a dolly and move it around the shop if we have to. So we can start basically finalising the conversion, doing all the dummy fit up, final dummy fit up, and then sending engine out to be built, trans out to be built, obviously diff's got to be built. So we've got the rear wheels. I'll mock those up tomorrow, set diff lengths, and get the diff ordered. So the diff will be done by Adelaide guys, Carmen and Dino, so CDS Engineering, Adelaide stalwarts. They're the H series specialists here in South Australia, if not probably Australia. But they'll be doing a 9-inch for us. So that's simple. We just tell them what it is and the stuff will arrive however long it takes, 5-6 weeks down the track. Yeah, trying to think what else. So yeah, this video, as I said, intro, run around the car. I did a drive of it before I pulled it apart. And pulling it apart, just did a time lapse there, stripping it all. And I've taken another video of it, all underneath, all stripped, and you can see the condition of this car. It's cracker. So that's sort of where we're going to leave this video, and then we will, just depending on how stuff goes and what falls in a lap and how it all sort of progresses, will dictate the next video. But we've got lots to do. So hopefully I don't miss any steps. Hopefully I don't miss any part of the build. Hopefully, we'll see. But anyway, I think there's probably going to be a good 7, 8, 9 part build series on this. I do want to try and have the camera on when we're doing some of the work this time around. I normally don't show a lot of it because a lot of people pick because it's not what they do. I don't care what you do, it's the way we do it, and to date it's always worked out, it's worked well. So I don't show a lot of it, but this time there's some stuff here that I think a lot of you might learn. I don't know. I'll probably get told off or told I'm doing it wrong, but that's how I do it and it works, so bad luck. So yeah, all right, enjoy. I'm leaving the video here. I hope you like what we've done. I hope you like what we're doing. And I think it's quite relatable to a lot of you guys. I think we've all had HQs, we all know HQs, and yeah, something that we can all drive, and I think I can see a lot of people doing this. So yeah, so as I said, like, subscribe, enjoy. Any questions, any cues, drop them below, and I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.